Hi guys, I know it's been a while, but I think it's time for another video blog. A couple of things to talk about in this one. The first of which being, I am so sorry it has been this long since I have done one of these. It's definitely been a few weeks, if not maybe a month, I think. I don't know, maybe more. It's kind of frightening. Things get busy when you're student teaching, I'll tell you that. Some of you asked me after the last blog, or video blog, that how much is the course load? And it's definitely more than I expected. But those of you who are near and dear to me, thank you for being patient. And it's tough, but I'm sticking it out, and not in the gross way. Yeah. So that's that. What else? Quick side note, I don't think I'm ever going to get used to being called Mr. Quillacy. That's very bizarre to me. I don't know. Like, it's not one of those like, oh, what are you calling my father's name? No, it's like a title of respect, and I'm not quite used to that. That sounded awful. But maybe it's more like I don't really feel like a grown-up person. In fact, I had a conversation with a teacher earlier today. Some of you may know him, a wonderful history teacher there at Mariner. And I just told him I don't know when I'm supposed to feel like a grown-up. Here I am, almost halfway through my 20s, and I start teaching soon, and I don't feel like a grown-up sometimes. Maybe that's my lifestyle, maybe that's a choice. I don't know. Really and truly, though, I have one person to thank for this video, and that is my dear friend Joseph. He wanted me to use this goodness as a medium to talk about some games coming out, one of which being Call of Duty Black Ops. So I have played it. I played it until I think I'm like a level 11 or 12, something like that. But the credit system for leveling and all that sort of thing, very different than Modern Warfare 2. Feels and looks a little bit like World at War, but I like it. But not so much in terms of multiplayer gameplay. The game still makes me want to strangle somebody or punch a baby in the face or something horrible like that. Drop a kitten off a bridge. I don't know. One of those kind of things. And it's my general idea that a video game which you play for pleasure should not make you want to hurt someone or yourself because it is so frustrating. So I don't know. I'd like to hear your feedback about Black Ops, and if you play it, then what do you like about it? And if you don't play it, then why not? That sort of thing. Maybe you could leave a comment. That is what this is for, right? I want feedback. Such an attention whore. But no, really, I would like to hear what you have to say about Black Ops, because it's getting mixed reviews. Like IGN gave it like 8.5, but then something else, GameFAQs or something like that, gave it a 9.5. So a substantial difference between a B and an A there. But I'd like to hear your feedback. Also, as sort of a follow-up to something I mentioned in the last video, was the Halo Reach game, which at that point I think it had just come out. And I do still play, and I enjoy it, and I know a lot of people enjoy it. But what is significant to mention now is the Noble Map Pack. Bungie decided to make 3 new maps and put them out for Halo Reach. So it is downloadable content. You do have to pay 800 Microsoft points for it, at least for now. But I would like to hear about my Halo buddies out there. Maybe what you think of the new maps. Have people just completely migrated away from Halo Reach? It doesn't seem like it, but some of them, the little kids who kind of switch games every 10 minutes or so, they seem to have migrated away. But maybe that's a good thing. And I can't believe I almost forgot. I wanted to talk about a game that Steven, my former roommate, awesome guy, I hope you're watching. If you are, hi. He showed me a game on Xbox Live Arcade called Castle Crashers. This game is amazing. It's so amazing. It reminds me a lot of the old school Ninja Turtles kind of side-scroll fighting arcade game. It's a blast. You get to level up your guy as much as you want. I unlocked the little white-gray knight, and every time I'm throwing arrows everywhere and bombs everywhere. It's fantastic. Fantastic. It's 1,200 Microsoft points well spent. So I recommend you get that. If you have an Xbox Live with or Xbox with a live account and internet access, I highly recommend picking it up. It is so choice. And speaking of things that Microsoft is doing strangely well at, I'd like to touch on the Kinect system in addition to the new Xbox Live gizmo. So I have seen the Kinect and I played a demo, but I've been at someone's house recently, Mr. Schatz, and I was entranced by the Kinect's movement. It's not always super accurate, but I'll have to give it credit for where credit's due, and that is definitely that it's a little ingenious, and it definitely gets people moving in ways that even the Wii hasn't quite yet gotten people moving in. So if you have a Kinect, I'd love to hear about it, because it's very interesting to me, and it's opening this demographic of gamers to full body gaming, and like the whole marketing ploy is that your whole body is the controller, and I think that's a unique aspect of that that the Wii and the PlayStation Move are a little bit behind on, but I think the Kinect still has a lot of bugs to work out. I'm very surprised that it's doing as well as it has been, but maybe if you have one, you're not that surprised because you think it's awesome and the coolest thing you've ever owned. I don't know. And last but not least, it is the holiday season coming up here. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. If you celebrate something, then I hope you have a good one, because I probably won't post another video before Christmas, which I observe on a yearly, annual basis. And I think that if I see you, I'd like to talk more. But if not, then please share the love here on YouTube or on Facebook, whatever you're watching me on, and give me some feedback and keep on watching. Hopefully it'll be a little more often that I post a video. But thanks, and stay tuned.